Hello, my name is AkshurA, and for my explorations project, I studied screen and script writing, mainly the format and usage of screen and script writing in the film industry. Screenwriting is the task of writing a script for any form of visual media, whether it be a news broadcast, a full feature film, or an animation. Okay, but how does that matter? I've made student films with no screenwriting whatsoever. Yeah, well, how have those films turned out for you? No need to get personal. What does it do anyway? The script is the backbone of the entire production, and a bad screenplay can often result in a mediocre or unsatisfactory performance. Just like your previous work, or lack thereof. Story is king, of course, but if your king doesn't have a backbone, can it really be a king? You want to go, bro? I can take you any day. Fight me! Most screenplays are formatted as follows. The heading, or slug, seems to be pretty straightforward, as it's the scene title at the top of the page. Your action lines, or your big print, these are the directions that the cast and crew follow. For example, what the tone and mood of the scene are. Make sure to be specific because your cast and crew aren't mind readers, and they will probably not know how exactly the shot is visualized in your story. Also, it lets you know the time and place where you're supposed to be filming. Your character name. This should make perfect sense when filming. If you do not label the character, then the lines mean nothing. Then there's parentheticals. Parentheticals are small actions which the actors follow, usually during or between dialogue. However, a lot of directors don't like parentheticals, seeing that it kind of takes away from the liberty that actors get when performing, seeing that they have to follow a certain rule rather than imposing their own style of acting on it. Dialogue, it's pretty self-explanatory. What are the actors saying? Then there's transitions, used by post-production crew mainly while editing, telling them how to transition between scenes. It also provides them with a marker for when the scene ends and when a new one is beginning. This makes some sense, but this format clearly only applies to narrative works. When you said that screenplay and scripts were used in all forms of televised media, even the news. It seems that I've got you now. Checkmate. While this format seems like it could only be used in narrative films or TV shows, the same format is used by TV news stations. They just don't have anything but scripted dialogue and transitions. If you think that screenwriting is only for narrative and feature films, then you are clearly mistaken. This misconception has allowed the showbiz to capitalize on the lie we call reality TV. No! Hell's Kitchen, The Bachelor, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and even Pawn Stars are all scripted. I'm surprised that you haven't realized that we're both scripted for some clown's final project. Wait, what?
Hello all, AkshurA here. I wanted to walk you all through the process of making my presentation. I spent some time working on the screenplay up here in Google Docs, which I printed out. This picture over here is of the setup and area I used to film the entire thing, and this right here is the Mac setting up the presentation that you are currently looking at. I feel like filming myself was the hardest part, seeing that I was the only one there, so kind of having to go back and forth between the camera and all. And my infographic is right here, explaining a couple of the format styles and the scripted reality TV shows. And I want to thank you all for making it this far into the presentation. Thank you for watching. Have a great summer.